We have more reaction from Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul as he files a suit to challenge operations at the U.S. Postal Service, which he says could hinder the November elections.
We are joined by Attorney General Josh Kaul. Attorney General Kaul, thanks for making time for us. A big announcement today from your office. You are going to seek a lawsuit over concerns with the Postal Service and the November election. What concerns do you have?
There are a number of changes that the Postmaster General recently announced to the Postal Service, and those changes are delaying the service of the mail. We've already started to see delays in some places, and there are further changes that the Postmaster General had been talking about. That's going to harm people across the state of Wisconsin and across the country. People rely on the Postal Service for the delivery of everything from prescriptions to birthday cards to ballots. And we need to make sure, as we head into a significant election, that the Postal Service is working effectively and that it's not being interfered with.
Attorney General Kaul, as you know, in April, there was a lot of confusion and chaos around the April presidential primary election, where we saw some ballots didn't get to people on time and some of those ballots didn't get back to the clerks. Do you have concerns that the Postal Office will not be able to deliver on what could be up to 2 million absentee ballots come November?
I'm confident that the election in November is going to go much more smoothly than the one in April. And the reason for that is the April election happened just a few weeks after the pandemic really hit the U.S. There was uncertainty about whether that election was even going to happen in person. In the case of this election, there's a lot more time for clerks to be prepared for what we know is going to be a large influx of absentee ballots. Now, that being said, it's crucial that people request their ballots early and they return them early to make sure that there's plenty of time. And it's crucial that our Postal Service work effectively so that it doesn't create new problems.
Yeah, people will actually have about 45 days to vote in Wisconsin, right? Around mid-September, those ballots should be in people's hands who have requested them. So what is it that your lawsuit raises? I know there's other issues outside of the ballots, but between now and November 3rd.
Well, every day that the mail is delayed because of changes being made to the Postal Service, that's a day that somebody waiting for a prescription might have to wait. It's a day that a small business that has sent out a package might have its package delivery delayed. And when it comes to ballots, if somebody is, even if they send their ballot in several days ahead of time, the more days that it takes to deliver the mail, the more likely it is there's going to be voters who are disenfranchised. So we are asking that the recent changes be undone, that further changes be stopped. Just today, the Postmaster General said that he's going to suspend further changes. That is a step in the right direction, but we're going to look at this further and make sure that we continue working to undo the changes that have been made.
Josh Kaul, Wisconsin's Attorney General, thank you for making time for us.
Thanks for having me.